Good morning. Why didn't the Swedish nationalists get 50% in the election? They should, shouldn't they? Because it's so very, very bad in Sweden, isn't it? Well, I will try to explain what's going on here. First of all, and I think this is the most important thing, it's not bad enough yet. The problems that we see in Sweden are more or less isolated to certain areas. You have these places, suburbs to major cities and no-go zones. The average Swede, he doesn't see this, he doesn't experience this for himself. So he has no idea of this country being invaded. You can tell this to him, you could try. You could say, good man, this country is being invaded. And he would think that you're mad. He would probably stop talking to you. It's totally unreal to him. He might have seen some disturbance, when he was walking the streets of Stockholm, let's say, on a Saturday night. He might have seen some disturbance, but that's normal, isn't it? So it's not personal. And then you have this thing with peace. Just imagine this, you live in this country where there's been peace for hundreds of years. No conflicts whatsoever for hundreds of years. Compare Sweden to, let's say, Poland or Hungary. They know what it's like to be invaded. So they know they have to protect themselves. You don't see this in Sweden. The most important conflict that we had was probably in the 80s, when this drunk Russian submarine captain collided with a rock next to the Swedish coastline, just outside people's homes. There it was, this submarine, you see? So that's probably the worst conflict that we ever had in Sweden for hundreds of years. That's how it is. So we don't have this awareness. Well, some of us do, for some reason. We understand what's going on, but majority of the Swedish citizens don't. They don't see this. And then you have this thing with nationalism. This is a bad word in Sweden. And this is thanks to media, of course, and the politicians, and the propaganda. Nationalism equals Nazism in Sweden. And patriotism, it's just as bad, you see. Patriotism equals nationalism, equals Nazism. That's how it is. And then you have this thing with tolerance. This is a big thing in Sweden. It's a big word. It's a very much used words. It's a respected word. Tolerance to minorities. Absolutely. And who could argue with this? I can't. But it's gone to a point where anything but tolerance is awful, you see? So that's my explanation. There's more to it, of course. Maybe I'll get back to this subject. It's interesting. So what needs to happen before Sweden really gets to become nationalist? Well, it has to get worse. I don't want it to get worse, of course, but that's what needs to happen. So that it gets personal, you see? All right. Have a good day. Bye.